Well, if you are just joining the conversation, it's exactly 13 minutes past 9 and it's Talking Therapy on the Blast Ride with Islamia and Daniel. Good morning, Dr. Michael.
Good morning.
Why do people lie? People just lying on provoked.
I want to come from another angle. You want what you want to be, you have to talk about what you want to be. So if it's like, if I'm exaggerating my participation in something, maybe it's because that's what I want to be. So it's not like I'm telling a lie. I'm just predicting what's going to. It has not happened yet, but I'm just putting it out there.
That's another angle.
You
are very good.
That's
so there is the white lie, and there is the normal lie. So let's start with the normal lie.
Okay.
I said unprovoked. It might be externally unprovoked, but internally provoked. Internally provoked by lack of self-confidence. Lie is cover up. The normal lie is covering up. You look at it from the judgmental part, you won't be able to solve the problem. You won't be able to help the person. And let's assume that you're not even interested in helping the person. You won't be able to have an objective assessment of the whole situation. You want to know, what's this person covering up? What's this person not proud of?
Yeah.
Whatever it is about that person. So it's like you're trying to cover up a part of you that you are not proud of.
Lying is because
It's also a cry for help.
They cry for help. So when a parent finds out that their child is consistently lying, how do they look at that situation as a cry for help and not a situation as the child being maybe turning wayward?
Yeah.
The child did not jump from heaven. The two strands that form the DNA of the child, one strand came from the father, the other DNA strand came from the mother. So you see that the child is covering up for something he or she inherited from you or from the other spouse. When you are marrying somebody, there are so many things you need to consider apart from the shape, apart from the how handsome the guy is or how fine the girl is, apart from the home. There are so many things and they can all be listed. Not that it's an endless list. You have to consider. So if you are getting married to somebody who has a lot to cover for or that covers a lot, the child might end up inheriting the strand that has traits that the mother is not proud of. And you are already married to the mother, so the child will have that strand. And then even though you don't lie as a father, you are confident. Why did you marry a woman that is not confident? Lying is covering up, and when you have a child that lies, you want to see it as a feedback.
See it as a feedback.
So what I should work on concerning that child is covering up something, not about primarily what he or she has done. You don't focus on what was done. Focus on who the person is, because what we do is a reflection of who we are. And when we talk about who we are, we're talking about two things: self-identity and personality. So what you are doing now, is it a reflection of your personality? Is it a reflection of your identity? Now, your personality is meant to be ideally an expression of your identity. People don't see people's identity, they see their personalities. It is your responsibility to build a personality that aligns with your identity. It's like you putting on hearing now. That's a personality. You talking in a particular way, having a particular voice, that's a personality. Okay. And you are the one that developed that personality. But the identity was given to you by you. You came into this world with it. And your role is every day replicating that identity in your personality. What will result automatically is success.
This is really interesting. Let's say you're the leader of a team, and you consistently see the experience of your workers lying. How do you begin to deal with such behavior as a boss?
It also goes to even the electoral process. Because the electoral process is also a hiring process. This politician lies, and you decide to elect him.
It's it up.
You did not check his CV. You did not check. Does he even lie? That means that he's covering something. And then you now go ahead to elect him, and you are wondering why he still lies. Are you expecting the office to change him? You need to see yourself as a CEO of a business, as somebody who is meant to cater for people. You have people working under you. And what CEOs think is, what's my business? I'm hiring you to work for me. What's my business with your life? Whatever you do with your life doesn't matter. You've forgotten that whatever the person's life is behind the person's work. If you don't cater for the person's life, it will affect the work. The next thing that comes to your mind, the next and it will affect the quality of the work.
Yeah.
The next thing CEOs now think is, then I will fire the person. Fine, you will hire another person. You will keep on having the cycle because you are the one attracting the employer. The problem is primarily with you, not the person. You will keep on attracting those kind of employees. So except you deal with your own personal problem, your hiring process will always be affected. If you like, call the best HR person. You are the owner of the business. Your business is meant to be an expression of your personality. So what kind of employees is your business attracting?
That's a very good question to ask.
We got a message from Alafia from Akobo. Says, my question is, how do you answer who you are?
The major first step that you want to first of all face now is, can you start studying yourself? Identity is the way you are wired.
Identity is the way you're wired. And you can rewire yourself.
When it comes to personality, you can rewire yourself. Okay. But when it comes to identity, you cannot. So the problem is that people get pressured and they abandon their identity and literally build a totally new personality. That is the beginning of their life problem.
Thankfully, because we have a lot of conversation with you, I'm able to like see through people's trauma. I'm able to see through what they post. Like I can look at your picture and I can see through your smile. So is it wrong that we can now tell that this is what somebody is probably going through?
No, it's the right thing to be able to know what people are going through, because that's when you would then be able to make objective analysis, and that's when you would then be able to help, rightly help, provide the appropriate help help for the person. So it's good to be able to know how to, and that's one of the purposes of this show, to be able to empower, equip people to be able to provide a very good successful support system for people before their mental health gets off the real now.
Let's talk about white lies that you mentioned earlier.
White lie has to do with you and your mind, not you and another person.
Okay.
While normal lie is between three things: you, your mind, and the other person that you are lying to. Because your mind listens to your conversation. And so when you lie, your mind gets it and then feels that you are not proud of yourself. And so start attracting people that are also not proud of themselves. It will attract it to you. It will also attract clients that are not proud of themselves. It will attract all kinds of situations that you don't like into your life. But when it comes to white lie, it's between you and your mind. You need to be able to lie to your mind a lot, because you cannot relate with your reality as if that is the final reality. Your mind creates your reality. So if you don't have money in your bank account and you start talking about you not having money, your mind is going to create more scenarios of you not having money. So you need to lie to your mind a lot about where you are. I am the best radio presenter.
Some people say that, it's just a white lie because I'm telling the lie to protect somebody.
That's a
normal lie.
That's a normal lie.
Okay.
From the way he has explained it, that's a normal lie.
Don't tell your wife to tell you the truth if you are not ready to handle the truth. And don't tell your children to tell you the truth if you are not ready to handle the truth.
Okay, I want to say, like, how are you? Are you good? And I say I'm fine. And I'm not fine, and I start talking about the way I'm not fine. You're like doing your face on up because you're the one that asked me.
Yeah.
So, but you see that in a lot of times you have to lie.
Yeah.
About being fine or no. Somebody says, "Oh, are you good? Are you fine?" You just say yes because you know that they probably will not be able to listen. Because that's a lie as well.
Nice.
So where does that fall?
You that they are asking, you want to ask yourself, do I want to talk about what I'm going through? Like, am I in a place where I cannot handle it and I need an external help? So if you are at that point, you are good. Everybody's going through one thing or the other.
True.
If you are in Nigeria, what is it?
Why did you not put Nigeria there? So if what you are going through, is it under control? Or you need an external help? So if it's under control, how are you? I'm fine. But are you sure it's under control? So then, if it's not under control and you need an external help, the person asking you, do you think the person can help you? If the person cannot help you, then
there's no need explaining.
There's no need.
So that's okay. That's an okay lie to tell.
I'm not fine.
Yeah.
But don't worry, I'll be fine.
I'll be fine.
Good.
Okay.
And but if you feel the person can help you, then you can go further to really talk about it. So it's also based on your own assessment of the person being able to help you. So that's that with when people ask you, how are you? Is it under control? If it's under control, are you sure you are controlling it? You are in charge? If you are not under control, are you sure the environment where you are is conducive to talk about what you are going through? The people asking you, do they have the capacity to be? So you need to be able to have an objective analysis of the problem they are going through.
So quickly, I just want to talk about relationships these days, and people tell you that you don't have to tell the truth about something to guard yourself, to try to protect yourself, and you have to tell lies or just decide to omit some details.
Why are you going out with somebody who is going to expose you? Why am I dating to be married,
and then I cannot
with someone
that
does not have the capacity to handle
that? Thank you.
Life partner involves life or everything, your business and everything. Can this person also be my business partner? You said this person has problem with money, and you went ahead to marry the person because you feel life and business are separate. The issue about marriage is always about what happened during the time that you were not married.
Yeah.
And that's why Dr. Michaels' model, not just because it's from me, but because I think we all need to objectively analyze it. It has to be from the crowd stage. Is this person worthy for me to promote the person from crowd stage to the friendship stage? The person needs to go through an exam, and then from there to friendship stage. If you can confidently call somebody your friend, you cannot call somebody you met yesterday, you cannot call the person your friend
at all.
So if you can confidently say this person is my friend, it means you can marry the person. The only reason why you cannot marry the person is if the person is of the same gender and you don't want to marry somebody. You understand? That's what you want to. And so if the person is a female and you say this female is my friend, you have female friends, then you can marry any one of them. Then you will now go ahead and say, okay, I will now pick the best of the females. That best of the female will not lie to you. That best of the female will not expose you. That best of the female will not abandon you under the ship or throw you under the bus. When we're talking about marital, you are even saying, are you even a people person? Do you have good people skills? Do you analyze people? Do you analyze aura? Can you, if you meet somebody within 2 minutes, can you assess the person? If you do not do that, my brother, please don't get married. My sister, please don't get married.
Dr. Michael, it's been a wonderful morning. I want to thank you once again for always delivering every time you come on the show. Oh, good morning to you, Dr. Michael.
Good morning.